I would be remiss if I did not speak of South Carolina. I would be remiss if I did not say that Martin Luther King, the Reverend Dr. Jr., once told you that he wrote a book about it. He called it Chaos or Community. Chaos or Community. He warned you and told you that you're only going to have one of these. You're either going to have chaos or you're going to have community. The other day was an attempt to bring chaos. A madman crazed by racism, and racism is an illness, which we all have. Some have it to a worse degree than others. But you cannot be born in a swamp and not have mud on you. It is impossible. Your best bet is to recognize that you were born in a swamp and spend your life cleaning the mud off of you rather than to blind yourself and say that, oh, we're in a post-racial America. Yeah, oh, you look, Obama's there, no more problems, everything's over. Everything's resolved, we can just skip down the road and go on. That type of madness leaves you blind. That type of madness allows madmen to fester and to grow, and for us to do nothing about it. Chaos. So he came into a church. Imagine the madness of a person, the evil of a person who can sit down with you and you pray for him for an hour. And I know what happened in the church. They saw an outsider come in. They welcomed him like he was a lost brother, which he is. They catered to him and worked with him for an hour straight. Poured their hearts into it. And at the end of that time, such a madman will pull out a weapon and fire. Now, I am a Marine veteran, and I know what these things can do. The 45 that he was given is one of the most lethal handguns out. You really don't want to get hit with a 45. I used to carry one. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. A room similar to this one. Imagine that door's closed. He's at that door. You're in a world of bind. You're in a world of pain. God willing, you know Jesus. That he would shoot and reload and shoot again and reload shows a type of madness that is surging in America, which we need to address. But it also shows community. The community that was welcoming him. The community that was pained afterwards. Did you hear the strength? I don't know if I could do it. Of some of those people forgiving him. Did you hear the strength of that? I don't know if I could do that. God's still working on me. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I might ask for forgiveness for myself afterwards. They actually, through their grief and pain, sought to build community. Sought to, instead of the chaos and adding to the chaos, they sought to build community. Blessed people indeed. Blessed. A deeper blessing was shown. If you saw the pictures that I saw, you saw people come out yesterday to a rally down there. I saw a lot of white people come out to that rally. Might have been the majority. This is a time when white folk need to come out. They need to come out and let their presence be there and say, hey, there's but one humanity. I mean, if we really look deep, there's only one race, and that's the human race. All these other things we call and use to define. But we have to speak of a common humanity, and white folk need to be stronger than they are. Malcolm X said that there was a role for white people in struggle. The last years of Malcolm X. First he was, well, I'll be kind to him. I claim the last years. Where Malcolm said the role of white people is to get to the white community. Work with white people. That's where the work needs to be done. They need to work there. And we need to encourage them. They don't have much encouragement. Nobody is encouraging them to go and work with their brother and sister. When we find a white person trying to be a child of God, trying to be larger than they are, we need to quietly grab them to the side and encourage them, because they're not getting much encouragement. And this festering madness cannot be solved by black people. It's not basically coming out of the black community. It can't be solved by it. All right.